What's up, everybody? Crazy H here with another Transformers review. This time from the Studio Series line, we are looking at Constructicon Bonecrusher from Transformers the movie. So let's take a look at the box, and then we'll get into the figure. So you have the Transformer, or I should say you have Bonecrusher front and center in the plastic packaging, so you can see what you're getting. You got a great image of his alt mode and a picture of him right there. And if you look like that, you could get the full image of his body. On this side, you have Devastator. He is 2 of 6, and I believe they messed it up with the first one with Scrapper, where it said 1 of 5. I believe that was what happened. I'm not sure. Collect to combine, and he is a deluxe class. Top of the box. They're using the same format that they're using with the Age of the Primes. Very simple top and layout as far as the box goes. Nothing on the bottom, and the box you have on the back. You have the product shot of the robot and the vehicle mode. It's 16 steps. You have an image from the movie, and you have a brief bio that says Bonecrusher battles the Autobots in Autobot City on Earth. So, with that being said, let's open him up and see what he's about. Okay, so here's Bonecrusher out of the packaging, and I did see some reviews, but you don't realize what you're getting until you get him out the box, and he is a lot of this bright green. I know it's cartoon accurate, but goddamn, that is a lot. There's a lot going on. He is chunky, though. So let's take a look at the beats. So here's his head sculpt. He's got the rocking the flat top. He's got like a black box for a helmet. He's got the gray face with the red visor. It's really good. The chest has the only color in it. It's got some reds, blacks, and the Decepticon logo right there. And everything else is bright, except for the hands. They're purple, but they're molded in. They're not separate, which sucks. It's got some good details there on the sides as well, which is nice. His legs are the treads of the vehicle. He's got that thing protruding for the combiner. And he's got the roof of the vehicle right there. And here it is from the back. Now I know this doesn't snap in, it just lays there. So if you play with it long enough and it gets loose, it's gonna probably fall down on you. But yeah, that's Bonecrusher in robot mode. Now let's take a look at his accessories. For accessories, it comes with 2 things. It comes with this little box. I don't know what it's used for, but it's got some detail on it. I'll find out when I read the directions. I didn't read them yet. And this is his other accessory, which is something that he can hold, which is very nice. And it looks pretty good for a handgun. So let me read the instructions and see what the hell this is and where is it going. I have a feeling where I know where it goes. And we'll talk more about the weapon. Alright, so of course, he could hold his sidearm, and then the other piece just snaps onto the back of this for the combiner port and all that or part of the arm piece or whatever it's going to be used for in combine mode when we get there. But yeah, he's decent. There's a lot of green. So let's do some comparisons. So the first comparison is going to be apples and oranges. But this is Bonecrusher from the Studio Series. And he can't really stand up, this thing. I thought he was able to stand up. He's very, very weird, but he's this Bonecrusher from Studio Series. From Transformers, the movie. Way different than this Bonecrusher. Not even a Constructicon from the movie. Another Studio Series, but he is a Constructicon, and he is, I want to say his equivalent, but he is a bulldozer. Here is Rampage, and they also had another one called Skipjack, which is an orange color. But here is Rampage from the Studio Series line, which the only thing that they have in common is they're both bulldozers. That's about it. He doesn't even, I don't even know where they went with these designs. I pulled this guy out only because of the colors. He is like the seventh member of the Constructicons who probably missed a phone call to let him know that he's supposed to be a Constructicon. But this is Roadhauler from Legacy, the Velocitron Speedia collection. I just figured I had him out, so I was like, hey, you know what? He should have been a Constructicon. He's got their colors. Here's 2 out of the 6 that we have so far. We have, here he is with Scrapper. And I wish he had a little more coloration, like maybe more purple or something. And here is my G1 Bonecrusher from when I was a kid. It's the only toy I think I have from when I was a child. But he even has more color to him. He's got some purple down there, and he's got some coloration on the arms. He's got some weird sticker back there. But you can see the similarities where they came from and where they are now. All right, so let's get all these transformed into alt mode and see what his alt mode's all about. Okay, and here he is back from transformation, and he's a bright green bulldozer. So let's take a look at the features. Here he is from the front. The most color he has on him besides his chest. Decepticon logo on the shovel, or the payload part, the shovel part, whatever you want to call it. Some purple over here. This side, you got some exposed engine. And the treads, all this you've seen in robot mode. Very clean though, I gotta say that. You don't see the robot bits anywhere. Here's from the top and the bottom. Cleans up pretty well. And stays together nice as well. And if you wanted to, because you never know, and it could get pretty dicey on the construction site, you could pop that up over there, which, you know, not a fan of, but it is weapon storage. If you want to use it, you have it. So now, without further ado, let's do some comparisons. Okay, so here he is with the 7th member of the Constructicons. He didn't get that phone call like I said earlier. Velocitron Roadhauler. Which, not for nothing though. I mean, he has a different shade of green. He's not as fluorescent or bright, but he could have been. Could have been like the gun or something. Who knows? He's with Studio Series Constructicon Rampage. You can see the big differences. He's a big chunky boy. So again, this was from Revenge of the Fallen movie. This is where the Constructicons were shown, and here he is. Which one is the better bulldozer? I mean, coloration-wise, I think this is more real-life accurate. I don't know how, but, you know, I wouldn't see why construction sites would use a bright green bulldozer. Here is the Bonecrusher from the Studio Series Transformers, the movie. Tis why I guess Rampage was called Rampage and not Bonecrusher, because they screwed up all the names. All right, so this is how they look together. Here's with Scrapper, so you can see how they look. Last but not least, here he is with G1 Bonecrusher. He is a smaller one. Very, very tiny. Okay, so that was my look at Studio Series Bonecrusher, number 2 out of 6 of the Constructicons, and let's face it, he's not going to be in robot mode, so he's going to be combined in Devastator. So you're never gonna, if you own him, you're probably not going to see him in this mode again, unless you get in multiple copies. Then yeah, then you have to look at this eyesore. But he is cartoon accurate, you know. Granted, the G1 has more sticker apps and colorations than this one does, but it is what it is. So mine personally, he's going to be formed as Devastator. So it doesn't make a difference what he looks like in this mode to me. It sounds bad, but that's the truth. But I like the figure. I'm not gonna lie, I do like it. I like the fact that we're getting Constructicons. So it's a win for me. That's all I can say. And can't wait to get the others. So that's it for this review. I'm going to keep it simple. The only thing one more thing before I go is how they have the hands. They're not separate. They're one piece. I don't like that. But this part of the chest doesn't clip in. The bottom part does, but the top part does not. As of right now, these joints are nice and tight, so it's not going to move around much. But anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your toys. Crazy 8s is out.